I always mention in my videos when you are going through your benzodiazepine taper, the importance of structure and routine. Sleep can also be impossible to come by during this time. For most of my life, I struggled with sleep. A lot of that was due to working in the nightclub industry and living a very different type of life. But I do understand the importance of structure and routine, especially when it comes to sleep and helping you to rest. Sadly, during this time, sleep can be impossible to come by. I remember I would lie in my bed at night. My daughter was in the next room asleep, and I would just be frozen. I would lie there in chaos. Sleep was impossible. One of the things you can do is supplement with magnesium glycinate, or you can also try melatonin if it is available where you are. One of the most beneficial things you can do is stay off your mobile phone late in an evening. What we need during this time is calm. Try to go to bed at the same time each evening. Stay off your mobile phone. Your mobile phone is causing more chaos within your mind. During this time, we need calm, we need structure, and we need routine. I do want to mention this with you as I have started to notice it on some of my videos. There are some unscrupulous people who are leaving comments trying to get you to buy benzodiazepines or other types of medications from sites that they run. This is not what you want to do. I understand how difficult things are. I understand it can be hell at times, but taking more benzodiazepines to get you through this now will only make things worse in the long run. My routine that I do throughout my day has been built up over a period of time. We cannot all of the sudden jump into a routine and have the perfect day. It takes time and patience to build a small, simple routine for our day. Go to bed at the same time, set an alarm to wake up at the same time each morning. It doesn't matter how much you are sleeping each evening, over time, doing this will help to reset your circadian rhythm. It will help your body to understand when it is time to try to rest. Try to limit your phone use in general. All that happens when you are sitting on your phone and constantly scrolling, it is giving your mind non-stop input, and that is not what you need. Try to work out a small, simple, easy to follow routine for your day. Eat your meals at the same time. Keep yourself regularly hydrated. Eat the foods that we know that are good for us. Our bodies and our minds need healthy fats, hydration, and lots of protein. Without boring you about my life story, it has been very different. The nightmare I went through with benzos was pretty much the most difficult thing I have ever had to go through in my life. And that is why I make these videos and upload them for you. I have dealt with many decades of addiction, a lifetime of pain and trauma, and I can honestly say that it was the benzodiazepines that did truly break me. My sleep was non-existent, but it wasn't until I started to do the things I talk about within these videos that things did start to improve. I know what it's like to feel like that you can never come back from the place where you are now. All you see online is negativity and self-pity, and that is not what you need now. So please stay away from all of the negative videos you see online telling you how much hell it is, telling you that you'll never recover from where you are now. I remember I had always been a massive fan of YouTube. And when I was going through my taper, I searched online to see if there was any information I could find, anything that would help, anything that would make my days more bearable. But all there was self-pity and misery and utter despair. And that isn't what you need right now. I came through the other side. I took my last benzo just over 4 years ago, and I won't lie to you, it was still hell after I completed my taper. But through hindsight and creating a small, simple, easy to follow routine for my day, I slowly started to improve. The routine I have now, I created over a period of time. We cannot wake up one day and go, right, this is how my day will go from morning till night. We add small, simple things as we go through our taper. Start by waking up at the same time each morning, going to bed at the same time each evening. Create a small self-care routine for your day. I won't lie to you, it's hell. I remember I was living in my previous home at the time with my daughter, and I had no idea what was real and what was not real. My mind was fractured into a million different terrifying thoughts. I get it, I truly do. And that is why I upload these videos for you. I have no interest in social media. I have no interest in TikTok, especially. I am a huge fan of YouTube, have been so for many years, and continue to watch YouTube to this day. But I watch topics that I am interested in. I never watch any negativity. I do not watch any short form content. I do upload a few shorts that are taken from my longer videos, as I understand that concentrating on anything during this time can be very difficult. But try to stay away from short form content. Stay away from negative Facebook groups. I remember I looked on them during my taper, and all there was negativity and self-pity. Now, I have never had a victim mindset. That's due to my life as a child. But all of our lives are different. All of our journeys are individual and unique to us. But I do want you to know that you will get through this. There's no positive stories online about coming through the other side, because when people do heal from the nightmare of benzodiazepines, all they want to do is put that life behind them, forget about the chaos, forget about the absolute pain. Many people online, all they do is post self-pity and negativity about their current situation. But that's not who you are. The place you're in now is not where you will be in the future. The place you are in now is not forever. Nothing in life does last forever. The good times, the bad times. But sadly, during this moment in your life, it can feel like there is no way through. There is no hope. But there is, and I am proof. I never thought I would become the person I am today. I actually didn't even think a life like this was possible. I am now free from anxiety, no depression. Everything I initially started to take benzodiazepines for is gone. And I have only gotten to the place where I am now by concentrating on structure and routine for my day. I do have one more course to complete and I'll be a qualified therapist. I am currently a qualified counsellor, but that isn't why I make these videos. I'm not looking for clients. I'm not trying to make money. I have no interest in social media at all. YouTube is a great resource. We can find many different videos that are beneficial and helpful. But if you could, in the comments below, please let me know what topics you are interested in, and I will try my best to make them for you. I understand the reality of online. People try to pretend to be something they're not, portraying themselves in a way that is not actually real. You can see I'm not great at making these videos. I'm not the most entertaining person when I do my videos. It's not something I ever thought I would do, but I have come through the other side of an absolute hellish benzo taper. I existed in darkness my whole life, a never-ending cycle of anxiety, depression, and self-hatred. I never ever wanted to exist in the world, but now here I am. A reality like this did not exist for a person like me. I believed I was fundamentally broken inside. But even after the nightmare of the benzodiazepines, through concentrating on a small, simple, easy to follow routine for my day, I have come through the other side. Get out of bed at the same time each morning, go to bed at the same time each evening, stay away from toxic groups online, stay away from all of the negative videos filled with self-pity. I understand what it's like to feel that there is no more hope, that you cannot go on another day, but I know you can. I did, and I'm not special. That is why my channel is called Today Is All That Matters, because that is the truth. There is nothing more than we have. We can spend our lives regretting the past, worried about the future, but it is only through living for today that we can finally start to heal. We can finally start to implement a small, simple, easy to follow routine. Now, the routine I have will be different to the routine you have because all of our lives are unique to us. I was a single parent, as I have mentioned before, but it was the routine of getting up each morning to take care of my daughter and being there for her on an evening when she came home from school that actually got me through the most difficult days. I won't lie to you, most of the time when my daughter was at school, I would sit frozen on my sofa, absolutely terrified of reality. The place I existed in was not the place I am in now. The chaos, the madness, the terrifying thoughts that would go through my mind were unbearable at times. But create a structure for your day. Create yourself a small, easy to follow routine. Practice self-care. When you feel yourself frozen to the spot, unable to move, tell yourself that you are safe. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, deep down into your diaphragm, and breathe out slowly through your nose. Don't count, don't try to overcomplicate things. Doing this will calm your central nervous system, even with all of the chaos that is going on within your mind. Slow, deep, mindful breathing can help. That, along with structure and routine for your day, can help to get you through the most difficult days. I have also been into health and fitness for over 30 years, and I truly do believe that is one of the main reasons why I am still alive today. I have a vast amount of knowledge relating to mental health, addiction. I was an alcoholic for 35 years, and I had to stop drinking alcohol whilst I was in the middle of my benzodiazepine taper. So I truly do know what it is like for the mind to fracture. And I did try to end things on more than one occasion. And if you ever do feel that way, reach out to a family member, reach out to a friend. Ending it, suicide is never the answer. I lost one of my best friends to suicide. It was totally unrelated to benzodiazepines, but it was that loss that inspired me to start making these videos for you, because I know how dark things can get. But I also know that you will heal. I am living proof. I lost everything. I even had to send my daughter back to live with her mother on the opposite side of the world because I couldn't protect her. She was vilely bullied at school, and the authorities, the school, were no help. So I know what it's like to feel like all hope is lost. But I also know what it's like to come through the other side. And you will too. You just keep fighting every single day, and you never stop. You never give up.